Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lil Chicken. And for those of you who are true Lil Chicken fans, you might have saw the last video, my latest video, and noticed that it wasn't talk through, and it was just me doing makeup and sped up with jazzy music in the background. And although that was really easy, it's not really my jam, you know. I'm more of I prefer talk through long makeup videos. The longer the better, honestly. I don't want to be, you know, Lil Chicken, the girl who does her makeup and speeds it up and puts really awesome music to the back of it. You know, that's not me. So I decided I would give this talk through thing a try. It's very difficult. I might sound really awkward, or I will sound awkward. No might, I will, definitely. Let's just jump right into this. The worst part about makeup is eyebrows because it takes a long time and it's always a gamble. It could go terribly, it could go really well. Most days it goes terribly, but lately I've been into this NYX Tame frame. I go back and forth between this and this It Cosmetics Brow Power stuff. I feel like the formula is better on the It Cosmetics one, and I'm rambling. Who cares about eyebrow stuff? I mean, if you want a safe product, I would just suggest the Anastasia one. But I don't have that. So I'm just gonna use this NYX one in the meantime. You know, I'm not in the sort of place right now in my life where I can go down and dish out $20 on an eyebrow product. I'm not really a brow girl. I hate doing my brows. I don't even think I can do this without messing up. So I'm just gonna stop the video and come back to you with, you know, brows. Hopefully they look good. Let's pray. You'll find out in a second, so see ya. Okay, I'm not done. I only did this one, although I don't think I'm done with this just quite yet. But I forgot to say that I also like to hit my brows with some powder sometimes. And this is just a single eyeshadow by NYX in the color Happy Hour. It looks a bit crusty, only because it broke as I was trying to take the pan out. Don't try to take the pan out on these eyeshadows. It doesn't really work very well and your eyeshadow will crack. So that's what happened. It kind of cracked and made a big mess. But LPT Life Pro Tip, I mixed a little bit of MAC setting spray. What's that called? I don't know. It's very popular. And I mixed it in and I pressed the eyeshadow and it works. I mean, it's as good as ever. Maybe even better thanks to the MAC stuff. Just kidding, it's the same. For this particular look that I'm trying to achieve, I'm calling it, I have my notes here. I'm calling it Peachy Glow. But for this particular look, I'm looking for more natural brows. So hopefully I'll be able to contain myself and make the brows, you know, not as cray. Let me get on with this one. And sometimes another LPT, if you're like not looking for the commitment of this thick bristle, you can take a little tissue and go like that, and it thins the brush out, and that way you can really, you know, fleek out this tail and make it really sharp. So you know, you're welcome. And don't worry, I tell myself this, if the brows are looking a little questionable, don't worry, because once I go in with brow mascara, it kind of ties it all in and, you know, makes it look 100 times better. So I rarely recommend getting a good brow mascara or brow gel, like setting stuff. And I highly recommend this Essence Make Me Brow. It's really good. I've only tried 2 eyebrow gels in my life, but I can say that the Essence one is my favorite so far. Maybe I should stop this, it's boring. For some reason in the video they look really dark, but IRL in real life, they look not that dark. I don't know what's up with the iPhone. Can I just say, I think I'm having a good brow day. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is a good brow day. Thank you. Now this Peachy Glow look, I've been really liking it. I think it's pretty natural and good for school. Like, I'm comfortable wearing this much makeup to school. I like to go in with this concealer. This concealer, I don't really like it for my face. I think it gets in my pores and makes my skin look really yucky. I use this concealer as an eye primer because I can't use it for my face. And it works. It works all right. I don't know yet if eye primers are a scam. Maybe I should investigate that. It looks really dark under my eyes. In real life, it's not that bad. I don't know what's up with the iPhone. I think it hates me. I'm just gonna pop some of this under here. Because we are gonna be putting product underneath our eyes, and so let's just secure everything. And I always like to set this. So I like to use this white chocolate shade out of my chocolate bar palette. I just kind of like to put this all over, really focusing on that crease area because that's, you know, where colors are going to crease. So I'm taking this Lime Crime Venus palette. It's probably one of my favorite palettes. Thank you, Mia, again. I got this for Christmas exactly 1 year ago. I like this Venus shade. Now, it may look scary in the pan, but honestly, it turns out like orangey if you diffuse the color and put very little. So I like to take this finger, index, and really only tap it this much. That's it. And then start building up the color. I like to start in the outer portion because usually colors, I like to make my colors darker in the outer part to, I don't know why. I think that's how you do it. Again, really just tapping because this color is really pigmented, but I'm only looking for the tiniest bit of pigment. Now, if this was a nighttime look, I'd say go ham, but since this is a daytime look, I'm really just trying to contain the color and sort of blend as you go. It's good to blend with your fingers. I feel like it's a really good tool. But if you're starting, if like the color is getting out of control, you can take your blending brush and go in with that chocolate bar shade again. This is a really good shade to blend out. And I also really like this Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't blend per se, but it sort of applies color really lightly. And I'm into that. I'm into that light look. I'm into that natural, no makeup, day to night smoky. I think I might stop here because I'm looking at this right now in the camera and it looks pretty light, but I know it can go crazy really fast, so I might just stop here. Let me do the other eye real quick. Don't really worry if the eyeshadow is applied unevenly. Like, it kind of looks uneven. That might be because of the lighting, because the lighting is, it's a little sketch where I'm at right now. But it doesn't really matter because once we do mascara, no one will care. You're good. You're Gucci, you know? A little more blending on this side, I think we'll be golden. Halfway through my makeup, I like to check myself by going into some really direct lighting. Looks like. Let's go back. I've never tried this before, but I'm gonna do it today. I have this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I'm gonna try to put that on my eyelashes. I've never tried this before, so pray for me. I'm gonna use a different finger just to, you know, mix it up. And let's see what happens. And there's a mirror with this too, that's kind of handy. It's pretty, but not as pretty as the eyeshadow that I was planning to use. Let me bust that out right now. This is ColourPop Muse, and it's so pretty. It's one of my favorite shades by ColourPop. I fear that this look is turning out really similar to my previous look, but whatever. I like to stick to what I know. Voila. We're not done though. Don't think we're done. We're not done, don't worry. Let's work on the lower lash line now. This brush is so good. It's the e.l.f. concealer brush. And I love it for underneath the eyes because it's really small and like get right in there. So take Venus again, the one that we were using before right here. Okay, keep going. Don't be afraid to, you know, go into the inner part of your eyes and sort of connect this. So if the color's like way out here, you know, you're doing it right. Keep going with that color. Oh, I got it on my eyeball. Did you see that? Are you seeing this? And also take the ColourPop one and put it underneath. Next, I like to take a gold shade. I happen to have this Naked palette that my sister left behind, and this half-baked gold shade is better than any gold that I own, so I'm gonna use it. And sorry I'm pulling like colors from all different palettes, but if you've got a good gold shade in another palette, I'd say go for it. I like to take the really corner of my pinky. Let me demonstrate. Like, are you seeing this? And I apply it to the inner corners. Oh shoot, usually I do face makeup before I hit my lower lashes, but not today because I was distracted. I like this Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I think it's a CC cream, or maybe it's just a straight up foundation, but it's really light coverage. I'm feeling, you know, like I want my skin to look like my skin. I used to be a big hater of the sponge trend, but honestly, they're so good. I love them. I think sponges are a godsend. I don't want to compare sponges to Jesus, but I think I'm gonna go there today. I really like this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I think it's really good. I like to put a couple dots in this general region, and maybe a little on my nose, and maybe a little on this little boogie right here. I'm not really happy with what's going on there. Let's powder. Let's powder right now. And this e.l.f. Kabuki brush, I've had it for a really long time and it never fails to bring me joy. Oh, I thought I was doing a glowy look. I'm always afraid not to set face makeup because I'm afraid it's gonna slip and slide throughout the day. This e.l.f. baked highlight in Moonlight Pearl, I believe, is really pretty. Although the latch broke and I'm sad about that. I like to use my fingers because I feel like brushes don't pick up the pigment. So let's just apply that. Let me consult the mirror. If your nose is looking a little matte, just highlight it. Very little though. And maybe a little right here, just swipe it. Swipe. Oh, more. Swipe. Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I used this earlier. I'm looking for a good bronzer. I'm not really a bronzer girl, but I want to be one. So if you have any recommendations, hit HMU, hit me up. Oh, it's MAC Fix Plus. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I put mine in an e.l.f. container because I wanted the MAC Fix Plus container to do back to MAC. So that's why I transferred the product. This MAC Fix Plus will kind of make your skin look less powdery, and I think that's appropriate for this look because I kind of wanted more glowy skin. Couple coats of this. See what I mean? Mascara really pulls everything together. So I think what's left is lips. I like this Tarte lip gloss. My sister gave it to me, although I don't really like it. The formula is so sticky, it's kind of disgusting. So to kind of tone down that stickiness that I hate, I'm going to first go in with Aquifer. Last step is to take out your hair. When your hair looks good, your makeup looks good. And when your makeup looks good, your hair looks good. It's kind of like, I don't know I don't know how that works. It must be science. This is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. Peachy glow. Is it this peachy glow? Did I achieve that? I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, tell your friends, okay?